guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be kind of just a few days or maybe even a week in the life in November. I don't have a lot that I plan on doing this week besides staying home and just enjoying the weather. We're finally getting some good weather, and I just decorated for Christmas in my last video, so if you have not watched that, you should definitely go check that out. I'll probably still give y'all little like snippets here and there in this video of like our tree and stuff, but if you want to see me like actually decorating, you should go watch that video. I do want to talk to y'all about the book that I'm currently reading, and I'll be reading it throughout this video. This will be a reading vlog, but I'm currently reading Funny You Should Ask by, I don't know how to pronounce her first name. It's either Alyssa or Elisa. I'm gonna say Alyssa, but Funny You Should Ask by Alyssa Sussman. And I just think this is the cutest cover ever. I love the pink and the red. I am, how far into this am I? I am 99 pages into it, almost 100. And I really could not get into this book at first. I didn't really understand the timeline going on. And I think I was also just reading it like half asleep at night, so that probably didn't help. But I am enjoying it now. So there's basically this Hollywood actor named Gabe Parker, and he's about to be in a lot of new films, and there's a lot of like publicity going on with him. And so there's this girl named Chani, I think is how you pronounce it. She's a writer for a, I don't know, like I don't think it's a newspaper, but just like a blog, like a website. And she is basically in charge of interviewing celebrities for the blog. And so she goes on a like lunch date with this guy and is interviewing him. Something ends up happening that day or that night after the interview, but we don't know what it is yet because it jumps back and forth between 10 years ago, which is when that first interview was with him, and current day. So something obviously happened 10 years ago that made them go their separate ways for 10 years. So in the current timeline, they're actually meeting back up, and she's interviewing him again for still the same job. And the tension, y'all, is crazy. Like I need to know what happened 10 years ago that made them go their separate ways. I feel like I know what it's gonna be, but I just like, I need to know because the tension of them meeting up 10 years later is just wild right now, and I am so excited to continue reading to see what happened. Yeah, it's getting a lot better than it was in the very beginning, and I'm just obsessed with this cover. It's like the retro, like almost newspaper cartoon style. I just love it so much, and I can't wait for it to go on my bookshelf when I finish it. So yeah, I'm gonna be reading, but for now I need to go find some lunch because the second half of the new season of Outer Banks came out today, and I've already watched the first episode, which was crazy, but I'm starving, so I need to go find some lunch somewhere so that I can come back and sit down and watch another episode or two because I need to know how this season ends. I need to know what's going on. I'm not going to talk about it right now or like after each episode, but I think that I will give like a full season, like I'll give y'all my thoughts on the second half of the season once I finish it, which will probably be tomorrow because I think there's only 5 episodes. So I'll give y'all like a spoiler alert before I talk about it if you watch the show but you haven't watched the new episodes yet. But wow, I can already tell the next 4 episodes are gonna be insane. So I'm gonna go find some lunch. I'm thinking Taco Bell, but it may be something else. And then we're gonna come back and watch some Netflix. I just have to show y'all this because for right now, Taco Bell's doing their like a decades era things where they bring stuff back from like the 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever, stuff like that. Right now, they have this box that's literally, if I know how to open it, they have a box deal right now that's literally $7 for, you get 2 tacos, a burrito, chips and queso, and a medium drink, which I did upgrade mine to a large for 10 cents. But you get all of this for $7. $7. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get that. So I'm about to dig into this, not all of it probably right now, but I'm gonna dig into this and go watch some Outer Banks. For for some reason, I cannot find the footage of me showing y'all what I got while shopping yesterday, so I'm gonna refilm it. But I got this star from Target. All of their stars and like tree skirts were 50% off. So I think this star was $5. It was literally like one of the cheapest, but I got it for $2.50, which is crazy. It doesn't. After I got home, I realized that like we have no silver on the tree, so that kind of looks dumb up there, just because the theme is obviously gold and red, and then we have a silver star. So I mean, obviously it's not enough. It didn't cost enough to take it back because it was only $2.50. So it's just gonna stay there for now. But I also got this beautiful gold tree skirt. I am obsessed with it. I don't even remember how much this was. I think it was also like $3. But it's like a gold like sequin thing, and then this is all like fuzzy fur. I think that just looks so good, especially since it's like the gold theme. But yeah, I need to straighten the star out a little bit. But that's everything that I got. I do want to sit down and talk to y'all about Vlogmas though. Okay guys, so I wanted to sit down and talk to y'all about something that I'm going to be doing in December that I am so excited for and I've never done before, and that is Vlogmas. I am really scared to even say that because I don't want to fail, you know, and I feel like I'm putting already so much pressure on myself. But let me explain the whole like setup, how I'm gonna do it. So let me start off by saying that I know that the traditional Vlogmas is like 24 or 25 days. Like you literally upload every single day until Christmas. I cannot do that, at least not this year, like not my very first year trying to do this. So I'm going to be uploading every other day up until Christmas. So there will be 12 videos. I'm going to start. I have been going back and forth for the last few weeks. So, well, not few weeks, but probably the last week, about how to do it. So I originally was going to upload starting on December 1st, and I would go every other day. So it would be all of the odd days. And I had everything planned out. Like I have my Notion page. I have a whole chart with like what day the upload is, what the video is going to be. I have like a status thing on if I'm filming it already, if it's edited, whatever, because I already am like pre-filming, but I'll get to that in a second. But I realized that if I do it on the odd days, that would mean my last upload would be on December 23rd, which just doesn't really make sense to me. So I've switched it to even days. So I'm going to do my first upload on December 2nd. So then that way it will be all even days, which just like feels better to me. And then also the very last Vlogmas video will go up on Christmas Eve. So I think that's how I'm going to end up doing it. There will be 12 videos from December 2nd through December 24th. And yeah, I think that this will be a good intro for me to do Vlogmas. I'm going to call it my 12 days of Vlogmas because it's not the traditional sort of Vlogmas. And I can't remember, it was Hannah Elise, I think. She did this in 2022 or 2023. But she did the last like 12 days of Vlogmas, so like the 12th to the 24th. But either way, I love the 12 days of Vlogmas idea. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And yeah, I'm really excited. Most of them will be like Christmas related and stuff. But there are a few that won't be Christmas related, which in my opinion, I don't think if you're uploading that much, everything needs to be Christmas related because you're still just like getting all these videos. So I am pre-filming a lot right now, which means maybe only like 1 or 2 more videos will go out in November, just because I am, like I said, pre-filming a lot of, not a lot, but like a few videos for Vlogmas. I already have one that is like completely done. I just need to upload it and like set the date for it, because I filmed that video months ago and it just never went up because of just some difficulties. But that is one of the Vlogmas videos. So I have 1 out of 12 out of the way. But some videos I also will still be filming like in current time. So like say a video goes up on December 18th, it will probably be filmed like the few days before that. But there are some videos that obviously just like take longer, so I'm pre-filming them. But I'm really excited for that, and I'm hoping that y'all love it because I love watching Vlogmas videos. It's so exciting to like, I don't know, just like you have a long day, you get home and you get to watch your favorite YouTubers Vlogmas videos. It's just so fun. So I really hope that you guys enjoy those videos. that's what the plan is. Hopefully it goes smoothly. I'll have a better idea, honestly, if I think I can get all 12 videos out once we get closer. Like I said, I don't want to show you all the chart on my Notion because I don't want to give away the videos. But I have like a whole setup to where I have like the buttons on if I'm currently filming, it's currently being edited in iMovie, or if it's all edited and uploaded to YouTube ready to like be published. So I think I have everything organized and it should be good, but that's my plan. I am going to go get some food, or actually I might make a pizza. I'll show y'all. We've been making pizza from scratch. Sorry if you can hear the lawn people outside of our they're doing our complex right now. But I think I'm gonna make a pizza, and then I'm gonna read a little bit because the book that I'm reading is so good right now and I'm still really enjoying it. So I'll give y'all an update on that here in a little bit, but I think I'm gonna go make a homemade pizza right now. So I wanted to show y'all real quick before I start making this homemade pizza, like what we did. So we already made 2 the other night, and I'm scared I won't make it as good again, but we made our dough like from scratch. We got, I don't have the item anymore, but it was a pizza dough mix, which was probably just flour, and then we added water, and then we like mixed it, and this had to set for like 45 minutes, and it like rose a lot, but you could refrigerate the dough for up to a few days. So I'm about to make another pizza with the leftovers, and then we just used this pizza sauce. We don't have that much mozzarella yet. I mean, this is a really big chunk, like it's the size of my hand, but so we might not have a lot of cheese. It's gonna be a pizza with like little cheese, and then we have the cupping pepperoni, and then I'm going to cut up some jalapenos, but I have to stretch the dough myself. I'm not even going to try to film that because it's going to be so bad, but afterwards, once I start like saucing everything, I'll set the camera up and show y'all because it is a really cool process.
I said, baby, let me take you out. Yeah, I ain't been here before, but baby, I just figured out. Yeah, and I like your taste, cause you only run a dark style. What you want now? Baby, let's go ahead and work out. Baby, go ahead and smoke down.
Okay, this is everything on it. It looks so good. I don't know how I even got the dough to be like a shape like that. It took me like 5 tries, but I ended up having way more cheese than I thought I did, so it ended up working out perfectly. But I'm about to put this in the oven, and wow, it looks so good. I've been reading a little bit on and off today. I've made it a good ways, I feel like. So I'm now on page 177, which is chapter 16, and I honestly don't even know what to say. Like, the banter is still top notch for me. The way that Gabe and Channy interact in this, especially the way that Gabe interacts with Channy, is just so, like, he's so smooth with it. Like, the fact that y'all went 10 years without talking to each other, and then you just like magically, not magically, like they met intentionally because she was doing an interview with him again, but like the way that he was so smooth right off the bat whenever they saw each other again, and he like remembers all the conversations, like every single thing that they talked about 10 years ago, he remembers. Like, if he wanted to, he would, because how do you remember all that stuff? Like, he must have been just like thinking about her for the last 10 years. Like, I just don't know how else to explain it. And like, she's honestly being a little bit, we don't know the full story, I will say, about what happened yet, but like, she's being kind of mean to him, and it's making me mad. But we are getting more storyline with this guy named Oliver, or Ollie, but he's another like a big Hollywood actor that is best friends with Gabe, and I love him. He is funny, and he's a really good friend, and I really like his character. So I like how this one goes back and forth between like 10 years ago and currently. I don't like when books go back and forth every single chapter. Like, that gets so annoying to me because it's so just back and forth. This book, you go a few chapters in current time, and then you go back in time for a few chapters. So like, it's more it's easier for me to understand, I guess, and I just like the style of that better, like being in one time period for longer instead of it being every other chapter. But I really like it so far. I'm still really enjoying it. I think this could very easily be made into a movie. I think if it was made into a movie though, it would be cheesy. Like it would be a Hallmark movie, which isn't always a bad thing because the book is a little bit cheesy, but I just like, I have that feeling that like this would be a perfect book to make into a movie. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go sit outside and read for a little bit. Honestly, I'm gonna see if this is on Spotify, the audiobook, if it's on Spotify, because I want to go for a walk. It's getting dark already. The fact that it's 5:11 and it's almost pitch black out, it's not almost pitch black, but it will be in about 45 minutes, which is crazy. But I'm gonna go for a walk and I'm gonna see if this is on Spotify because I want to listen to it while I walk. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Okay guys, it is the next day. I ended up finishing Funny You Should Ask this morning, and wow, this book was just absolutely adorable. It wasn't like crazy good, over the top amazing, not a 5-star, but I thought it was absolutely adorable. And Channy and Gabe, their banter, I feel like a broken record when I talk about their banter, but it was just adorable. A little cringy at times, but just absolutely adorable. The way that they came back together after 10 years and kind of just picked up where they left off, like that tension was there, but like the good kind of tension. And they, like, you just know that they both wanted each other so bad. And the way that Gabe remembered the smallest little things about Channy, even 10 years later, just shows that like he had been thinking about her the whole time and he had like always wanted to be with her. And there was like the smallest amount of miscommunication, which is what made their relationship not work originally 10 years ago. But it came full circle and like everything ended up working out, and it was just absolutely adorable. And I want this book to be made into a movie. I think that it would be a perfect like Hallmark movie. The way that it's like they go from LA to New York up to like this small mountain town in Montana, I just think that it would be perfect in movie form. So I thought this was absolutely adorable. There actually is I don't know if it's like a sequel. I mean, actually, I don't know if it's a sequel or maybe a prequel, but there is a book coming out in July of next year, and it is about Gabe's sister. So like I would assume that Gabe would also be in that book, maybe not a main character, but it's like, I don't know if it's a prequel or a sequel to like what happened exactly in this book, or maybe it may go on at the same time, but it is about his sister's life and how she has been like flirting with Gabe's like producer, or like a person he was acting alongside with, something like that. But I'm already really excited to read that. I've already put it on my list of like new releases I'm excited for next year. And so yeah, I absolutely loved this. Gave it a 4 stars. I would highly recommend it. Not too much spice. There were a few like makeout scenes and like maybe one spicy scene, but nothing crazy. So I would highly recommend this. Read this before the next book comes out in July. And yeah, I think that's going to be at the end of this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I am still just like over the moon with all of my Christmas decorations. I actually just got a $10 voucher to Michael's. So it might be in one of the vlogmas videos because I'm starting to like pre-film everything, but I think I'm gonna go to Michael's and get some like nice garland to put up on our cabinets in the kitchen, because I've been wanting to get those for a hot minute. They're just so expensive, but now that I have $10 off, it gives me kind of an excuse to go. So stay tuned for that. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All of my vlogmas videos are coming up. I'm so over the moon excited for vlogmas. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.